Ladies and gentlemen, hailing from Cleveland, Ohio, I give you BVO.
Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO.
Hey, what up, what up, what up? Hey, y'all, what's going on? Before we get this show started, make sure you go on your website and check out RayconGlobal.com. Make sure you go over to the website. They got all types of cool gifts, scooters, headphones, everything, man. It's lit on the website. Don't say I ain't tell you so when you see the movie. I don't really mean Friday today. That means you get out of order, you get fried today. How y'all feeling? Welcome to the greatest morning show on social media. Coffee and donuts for grown-ups. We ain't got time to serve milk and cookies for you rookies. We're gonna leave that back to Romper Rubber. How y'all doing? Hopefully everybody had a great week. Hey man, we in the first week of the month, the first official month. The first official week of the month is actually done. And man, we got some things to talk about. So we know Cleveland is in the house. Shout out to Cleveland, Ohio. This is brought to you by CBO, Cleveland's very own, aka BVO, my brother from another. So you know, we talking about Ohio, Ohio, Ohio. Ohio. Y'all know nothing about that. You know, so since we talking about, you know, Don King, who is from this state of Ohio, you know, I figure, you know, I put a little Ohio players up in here for all y'all youngins that's wet me on the air. Y'all know nothing about no Ohio players. If you don't know nothing about Ohio players, then you don't know nothing about Ohio or anything else besides the music. You don't know about the boxing. None of that stuff. Do your homework. Plus, Ohio Players is one of my favorite funk bands ever. They are my top 10. But anyways, man, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? So, this week so far, we've been talking about a lot of things that's been taking place and that's going to take place. The same old whippity whippity doom, bam, 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 zip, zam, bing. But today, this morning, we talking about legendary promoter Don King, the Don King. This is the guy that a lot of, you know, people is like trying to be like. You know, they trying to have that Don King style, that Don King swag, who I say to this day, nobody taking this man off the throne. When it comes to promoters, nobody did it like Don King. And let me tell you something. The works that we've been saying by promoters when they do good work and all that, even okay work. Listen, all this hype, these fights that we get hyped and revved up about. Listen, if it wasn't for Don King, none of these other promoters will be doing anything without him. He is the godfather of promotion. So he did a lot for the sport of boxing. Going back to the very years when I was just still in Pampers, Don King was in the sport of boxing doing his thing. Now, you know, Don King ain't your average bear. You know what I mean? He has the back he played with. You know, Don King was known for having that in the sport of boxing when it comes to promoters, when it comes to putting on a single fight. and a fight card when you tune in on television and you know it's a Don King production, Don King Promotions, you know. Getting in the ring, you know what I mean? He's the Quincy Jones of the promoters of boxing, can I say? And I don't think I can give him a higher praise than that. But that's what he was, the Quincy Jones of boxing promotions. It was just like Sweet Science and Poetry in Motion, how Don King will put these cards together. Me being a kid, you know, starting out watching boxing at a young age, and when the very first fight I seen was put on by Don King. You know what I mean? So his name was always floating around. The old folks would always talk about Don King, and then they would talk about what he was doing outside the ring, you know, but it ain't about that. We already know he's an OG, original gangster. You know what I'm saying? So, and you gotta be a gangster. If you're going to be anywhere in life, you want to be the lead or anything, you have to be an OG. Now you gotta gangster. You gotta be a gangster, but that don't mean you going around pulling out guns and shooting up people, and you know, none of that. That's not what gangster really means, people. So, hopefully y'all get off of that, you know. But he's definitely the best, the number one promoter, and I think if anybody want to get you promoted or promoter that's in the game now, I'm pretty sure if they haven't already, they need to go ahead and take. Man, Don King got me out a lot of money. We hear this all the time, but let me tell y'all something. And all is fair when I speak on things. I give a fair assessment all the time, and I try my very best. With that being said, yes, fighters didn't get paid. But also that means, did you have the right representation? Because if you go anywhere and do a deal and you're not, you know, keen on the business or whatever type of business that you're doing, then most likely you're gonna get taken advantage of. And then the person, they can't really be looked at as a bad guy. You see what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure, because let me tell y'all something. With all that, there's a lot of fighters. Don King made sure they got their papers. So we're gonna make it seem like Don King robbed every single help our own people. Now, I mean, some of us do, some of us don't. But Don King wasn't a lot. But then it was enough to get them in the ring, and then it wasn't enough. But they got in the ring, and that don't matter. And that was his only, that's the only thing Don King wanted to do, was get these fighters in the ring and put on the best entertainment of boxing on that day, that night, that month, that week, and that year. And that's why if you go back to watch a whole bunch of classic fights, definitely the 90s and the 80s and everything, Don King Productions, you know what I mean? Don't you know that's why we wound up getting, what was that, the Knockout Series thing, Knockout TV? These was very inciting fights. You could sit down and watch a Don King promotion, man, and these fighters jumped in the ring and they got it down for the crown, made the best man win. And I was always thinking, I'm like, okay, these besides them naturally supposed to feel that way and be that way, where do they get this extra oomph? And it seemed like Don King was one of the very few in boxing overall that really make these guys turn up when they get in the ring, when they facing one another. You know, it's like, oh, I'm on the Don King card. Oh man, I got to go do my thing. So his presence, Don King presence, his these fighters felt it. You know, so it was like, okay, I'm going for the kill. You know what I mean? But we know business, it can be good business or bad business. Everybody's not going to be, you know, kind to you. You know, some people may bring you in the right way, and sometimes they're not, but it's up to you also. So anything that you get into, you can understand contract language, business language, contract law language, and all that. So, you know, Don King was only doing it's actual fact. So we can't jump on Don King about that because it's, but like I said, with everything that Don King has done, what is bad to say about him? You know, for everything good, for everything bad that he did, damn, he made it up with these fights that he was putting on. You know, Iron Mike Tyson, you know, the Ray Lennox, the Hearns and all these fighters, these, oh my gosh, man. I ask y'all, but may I ask y'all a question, right? For everyone that's saying here right now, and I'll look at the chat in a minute. The best of your memory, right? Give me a Don King card, or what was your favorite Don King card? Like when you turned on the TV, we knew it was a Don King Promotions, no matter if it was on regular TV, HBO, no matter if it was on regular TV, premium TV, or pay-per-view. Give me a card that you remember that you say, damn, this is a loaded card. And like I said, you can pull out any, if you can remember a fight, the whole date, the entire fight card, and everybody that played a part in it. If you can remember it, you're going to be able to call it out because Don King never really gave us anything lackluster. You know, now when the fighters get in the ring, it's up to them, but damn it, I can make you dance if you want me to. You know what I mean? That was like, he was like Roger Troutman. He was like that. Can make you dance if you want me to. Now, I mean, Don King was making these dudes jump in the ring like it wasn't nothing. You know, bands that make you dance. Bands that make you dance. That ain't Don King was making them dance to the. That's what I'm saying to y'all, putting a hurt on one another. Give me one of your most memorable Don King cards, if you got one, and let me go to the Chizat so I can Chizat with my early bird crew. You know who we got in the building. Mike, Ron, right on time. Can I kick it? Yes, you can. Of course, I got my brother BVO. Y'all see what he said. Get me 15 likes before I give you 15 strikes. I'm not no Mike, Killer Mike. In the building, MOB. If you down with me, I'm down with you. If you down with me, no OPP, but MOB. Big Dre in the building, JBT. Yes, boxing. To you, my love, and everybody else that's coming in. We talking about the great Don King. What will boxing be without Don King? Now, we know it's other promoters that's, you know, in the game and all that. We know about Pamper Bob Ever, you know, with Top Rank. And, you know, you had, you know, you got your Eddie Hearns in them now, but back then you had Duvall, and all these other promoters, what it was, Futch, you know, a lot of these guys. But I must say, man, Don King, because like I said, once I started watching that, boxing at the the age of 5 years old, you know, Don King was the one putting up all these fights. Gregory Pratt and the Bill T. Don King this morning. Smash the like button, the dislike button. Don't matter to me. It all do the same, but activate one of these buttons. Yeah, we talking about Don King, the GOAT promoter of boxing, hands down. There's no need to. Is the man with the master plan, you know? But damn, this. I mean, and can we get that back? Like, can we actually get that back? Let me see. Hold on, y'all. I gotta turn something off. There we go. Turn it off. Turn it off. Do. I said turn off. Let's see. This won't turn off. I don't understand. Go back. Go back. What y'all got? Y'all got a fight for me? Let me see, y'all. Can y'all give me a Don King card or fight that y'all remember? Okay, something going on with my light system down here. I can't turn this off, so that's why it's on. So they would have to figure that out because they don't pay me enough to be a tactician. You know what I mean? But man, we talking about Don King. Give me a fight. Give me a Don King fight. That y'all say, damn, y'all need a little bit of help. Didn't Don King put together one of boxing's biggest upsets with Mike Tyson versus Buster Douglas? Wasn't that Don King Promotions? Y'all mean to tell me y'all ain't got a Don King moment in y'all minds, in y'all heads right now this morning? I know y'all do, unless y'all ain't been watching boxing long enough. I'm gonna have to tell them there's something wrong. Try to turn it off. It ain't working, so I'll let them know. Yeah, but we talking about Don King, man. We talking about Don King. Give me something. I mean, let me see what. I got you. And the thing is that the question, what would it be if it was never a Don King Promotions? Can you imagine if it wasn't a Don King Promotions, how would boxing be? You know, because like I said, it starts from somewhere. It starts from someone, and that someone is the almighty Don King. And these are true things about Don King. They're facts. You know what he did in the ring for the promoter, also outside the ring, his personal life, gangster, you know, rundown man, all that. But we talking about him as a promoter and what's the truth about Don King and what he has done in the sport of boxing. Yes, he did what anybody else would do, you know, take advantage of some bitch sometimes. But with all that being said, you still was getting a goddamn fight when you know it was a Don King Promotions. You know, now he may not be as potent now as he once was. And if he really wanted to press it, he could. But why? Why do it now? You know what I mean? So it's like he just still, you know, kicking around a little bit because this is what he loved. This is his passion. So that's why we still see and hear Don King name around. But look at it. How many promoters can you say that either they're still around or you still hear their name floating around. You know, and really, to be honest, there's only two. You know, Don King and Pamper Bob is the last of the Mohicans. Of all the promoters from their era, none of the other promoters are around. You know what I mean? None of the other promoters are around. So only in America, like you said, look at it, Gregory Pratt in the building. Only in America, that became a big saying. Only in America, brought to you by Don King. Only in America, only in America. And then you got all these people trying to be like Don King. Yes, he promoted the Thriller Manila. Somebody should have been came up with that. I know some of y'all still a little asleep. Now, just be honest. If you don't know too much about what Don King did, that's okay. But I told y'all, I give you one. You got Thriller Manila. You know, he put together one of the bigger upsets in boxing. Mike Tyson and Buster Douglas. How can we forget that? So many more. So many fights this man was a part of. You know, a lot of people say, yes, he is the greatest. He's the GOAT promoter, BVO, hands down. And I don't think nobody's going to be able to touch him. Even though I then gave these promoters they rightful flowers because they okay for what they doing now. But luckily, Don King is at the age that he's at. If Don King was Eddie Hearn age right now as a promoter in today's boxing, we'd be having a whole different conversation. I guarantee you, y'all wouldn't be talking about certain fighters. Y'all wouldn't be talking about certain fighters ain't fighting nobody because let me tell you something. If Don King was at least Eddie Hearn age, guess what all this with these the dudes that didn't want to get in there with Tank, when Tank was calling them out, all them damn fights would have happened. Y'all so-called 2.0 whack-ass 4Ks, that would have happened. You see what I'm saying? You need a Don King to make that happen. Huh? But Don King's a little too old right now. But just imagine if he had some years off him. You understand what I'm saying? He would be shutting these dudes down. Yo, he'd be shutting Eddie Hearn out. There never would have been a Turkey Ali Sheik come out of any damn where. Yeah, I said it for all y'all that like turkey bacon. Tim Layton in the building, JBT, AWM, Angry White Man. What's up? What's up, Tim? Listen, y'all. Now tell me if I'm capping. Tell me if I'm capping or not. If Don King had some years off his age, because you know he's like 93 or something. If Don King was still able to move around, if Don King was like 60-something years old, we wouldn't hear no Turkey Ali Sheik. It wouldn't be that Turkey Ali Sheik. He wouldn't be trying to step into the boxing game and do a damn thing because we wouldn't need him to. You know why? Because Don King. That's what I'm talking about, BBO. You know what I meant by that. It wouldn't be Tank ain't fighting this person. Tank ain't fighting that person. You know why? Because Don King will make them dudes fight Tank. Shout out to the daggone master debater D-Free. We wouldn't have these conversations. It wouldn't be, Tank ain't fighting this dude. He ain't taking the toughest fight, just that. No, we would not have that if Don King was in here. See all them little punk-ass dudes that duck Tank that y'all want to be honest about? Yeah, Lomachenko would have been fighting Tank. It wouldn't have been no duck. We would have seen Tank whoop his ass. The Shakur thing would have went through. We would have seen Tank whooping on his ass. And whoever else. I guarantee y'all one thing. I guarantee you one thing. Goddamn Devin Haney wouldn't have got out 135 without fighting a black fighter. If Don King was involved, mic drop. Who got something to say? Mic drop right there. We would have, yeah, let's talk about it. Oh, if Don King was younger, Devin Haney wouldn't have got out of 135 just by fighting a couple white boys. He would have seen, he would have seen both. If not, he would have seen the both of them. He would have seen Shakur or Tank if it was Don King. Don King wouldn't have let that go down like that. You understand what I'm saying? All this that this person don't fight enough black fighters and all that. Oh, Don King, let me tell you something. Matter of fact, if Don King was running shit, people records would probably look a little different. Smash the like button. Shout out to RayconGlobal.com. Go over to the website. What are we talking about? Huh? Oh yeah, would have been Don King in his younger years doing this right now. I guarantee you, we would have really seen who was doing what they really built fights ago. Oh yeah, a lot of those fights would have went down. Every fight that y'all want to see between y'all so-called 4Ks, Don King would have made them dudes get in the damn ring. Wouldn't have been all this nonsense. Huh? Half of these dudes, their resumes would be a better test if it was Don King. Because one thing about Don King like a rumble, you gonna rumble. You gonna rumble. You know what I mean? Because Don King put into boxing what he was when he was a gangster. Brian B.C. Corbett, the Dark Brother, Dark Vader, is in the building. Now, I mean, represent the Dark Brothers better than anybody. You dig it? You dig it? What are we talking about? I guarantee some of your favorite fighters, record or resume would look a little different. Oh, I don't think it would have been a easy bake oven route. Oh yeah, some of these fighters wouldn't have been taking the easy route. Because one thing about Don King, no, you was getting thrown to the wolves with Don King. Man, you ain't no time for that. Yeah, no time for that. Don King didn't have no time for that, man. And we need that type of tenacity right now in the sport of boxing, because that's why we crying about fights we ain't got. You gotta blame these damn promoters. Respect Gregory Pratt. Yeah, everybody damn boxing wish would have been answered and granted. Okay? And for all you Devin Haney fans, yeah, and it wouldn't have took Ryan Garcia to whoop Devin Haney ass. Don King would have already put Devin Haney in the ring with somebody that would have whooped that ass. I'm telling you, if it was Don King, I think all of them would have a damn loss equally across that board. And I'm talking about all of them. Even my man Tank probably would have had loss, most likely, if it was Don King. Dad would have had a damn loss. Shakur would have already took his goddamn loss. T.O., they all would have had loss, because Don King would have been making them dudes get in there. And the only way you get paid if you come through me. That's the only way you get paid, if you come through me, and you ain't gonna be telling me what the hell you want. You wouldn't be telling, you wouldn't been telling Don King what the hell you want. That would have been Don King sitting there trying to put that deal together. Shakur punk ass would have took that 25%, and he wouldn't be considered a duck against Devin Haney, which he is a duck. That was a duck, quack, quack. That's why we got all this duck trials and all that going on, because we ain't got a Don King. Don King is too damn old. That's the truth about Don King. Don King would have had men boxing. They would have been doing the same thing. They would have been bumping and grinding like the UFC fighters. Yeah, and they wouldn't have to be getting all this damn money either. It wouldn't have been no damn Bill Haney going to hell off. Let Don King would have been in, Bill trying to run around, man. Bill would have been had his ass parked. Bill would have been had his ass parked. You know what? If Don King was in, Bill wouldn't even be trying to be a goddamn promoter right now. If Don King was out here and had some years off him. Because you know, back then everybody couldn't just jump into the game of being a promoter like they doing now. Oh, you see how these dudes be? Don King would have had this on lock. Let some 50 Cent trying to be a promoter. He been like, yo, stay in your damn lane, rapper. You ain't coming over here. You don't know nothing about this business. It wouldn't have been no goddamn Jake Paul running around and having to do these damn things if Don King was around. This is a mic check. This is a mic check. This is a reality check. We talking about the truth about Don King. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm lying. Tell me I'm capping so I can put a cap on your head like the flying guillotine and snatch it off your shoulders because you know I'm telling the truth. Smash my daggone like button. There shouldn't be nobody in here that ain't smashed the like button. And matter of fact, everybody should be in agreement. If not, bring your ass up here. If you disagree, you want to get smoked this morning. I'm in a damn mood. I tried to start off 25 nights, but I can't. You know what? And Jake would have been putting the link. You know what I mean? Jake wouldn't have been doing nothing if Don King was running around. Don King would have told, listen, little knuckle, this is how you gonna do it. You know what I mean? Anything that you do, I want parts. That's what Don would have been telling him. He been telling all these punk ass promoters, what y'all doing? Y'all ain't doing nothing. Y'all ain't doing it like this. As a matter of fact, when y'all do something and I ain't involved, I want a piece. And just a reminder, man, we got a little goal. We trying to hit 3 cash at 3 donations a day. So if y'all can, the amount don't matter to us. Just if you're kind of like what we cooking this morning, we just ask you if you like to, you know, drop a little something in the Cash App $ Captain Kirk 4545. And right now, I'm talking top 5 dead or alive who won it in 2025. Be talking the truth. Oh, I wish Bob, goddamn Don King was a little younger, boy. Oh my goodness. That's all we asking for 3 little donations. That's our goal for the day. And if you can, $ Captain Kirk 4545. We ain't talking about Star Trek. Wouldn't be none of these knucklehead janky promoters going around. They lucky Don King ain't still in gangster mode. That's another reason why he was able to do what he was doing in the sport of boxing. Oh man, what? I mean, in BBO, Pamper Bob did Oscar good, you know, but I would say, you know, he did Oscar good. But yes, I think Don King would have been so much better for all these fighters, BBO. Oh my God, Don King. Oh, I wish it could have been Don King that Adrian Broner took Tank Davis too. Oh, I wish the little dream team would have been I wish Dab, Tank, and Shakur would have all been up under Bob Arum and not Floyd Mayweather and let them damn escape. The Don King, if he would have had Shakur, Tank, and Devin, oh my gosh, he would have really locked his game down, and he would have been twerking. He would have been working them like I said. They should have been getting worked. He would have made them go out, knock everything off, because he know he got 3 of the top fighters. He would have made sure all 3 of those dudes, Tank, Shakur, and Dev, go knock everything that fall. And then he would have put together a little something with them, because that's how you do it. That's how you get it done. We're talking chess, not checkers. Checkmate. Holla at your boy. Holla at your boy. These is facts. Thank you, Melanie Queen. Remind them, baby. Oh, this, yeah, come on, y'all. Imagine that. Oh my gosh. BBO know how to pick a subject and he throw it at me and I just cook on it. We need that young Don King. Yes, we need that young Don King. You know, all these dudes talking big bank, they little bank, bro. They little bank. That's why they can't make no moves. They out there talking about these big bank, man. Goddamn Bill Haney and Devin Haney, y'all little bank. All these dudes is little bank.
They lucky the elephant ain't inside the goddamn room. It would be over. Wouldn't be none of the silliness and all this and all that going on. Because we say, hey man, you gotta blame the promoters. They should get the blame more so than the damn fighters. Yeah, let's stay working hand in hand. You know what I mean? And that's how we was getting big fights every week. That was going on. We was getting lit fight cards every week. 4 weeks in a month, and we was getting, man, boxing was lit when Don King was doing his thing. And matter of fact, even when there was other promoters doing it, this shows you how bad he was. Top Rank was still doing a lot of stuff. And guess who was making things move like a damn earthquake? Nobody was making things move like Don King. Even when Bob Arum was making things shake and bake, he was out there doing his thing in his prime years. Y'all know, because he took Top Rank from Ali. But guess what? Don King was still doing his goddamn thing. You hear me? Still doing his thing. How you doing? He was still doing his thing. We need that. All the answers, all the questions would have been answered. This is the reason why boxing looking like the way it is. We wouldn't be talking about boxing looking like the damn WWE. We never said no things like that when Don King was running things. They would have all got it on. All these dudes would have been battle tested. We would have really found out and already knew how these dudes is built. But the reason why we can't really find out how these guys is built, because it's not only the way that these fighters is moving, but it's the way that these promoters is moving. And then these promoters, I'm telling you, they don't know how to hustle. They don't know how to hustle. That's why they can't put these fights together. That's why they can't get these fighters in the damn ring. No matter if they scared or not. Like I said, that would have been Don King on that end. Shakur and Tate would have went down. Tate and Loma would have went down. Don King would have made sure that Devin Haney didn't get out 135 until he fought one of those damn brothers. What y'all talking about? Y'all would have got the matchups and what y'all wanted to see. You know, because everybody wanted to see Tate, Shakur, Dev, Tio, and then the honorable mentions, Ryan. Damn near all of them would have fought each other. Damn near every last one of them would have fought each other. Thank you, bro. Thank you, Gregory Pratt. I really appreciate that, bro. I really appreciate the comment. Thank you, bro. The compliment. I really, really appreciate it. What we talking about, man? What are we talking about? We wouldn't even have none of this nonsense. It would have been going down. A lot of resumes would look a lot of different. We'll be looking a whole lot different. Yeah. A lot of these resumes would have been looking a whole lot different. We know these dudes would have been battle tested. I tell you one thing, and this is something that boxers still don't do. Y'all heard me talk about it all through 24, and everybody else agree with it. It's not one of the, it should be one of the most popular topics when we talk about boxing and matchups, because we still don't get these prospects in the ring with each other. But we quit to want these prospects to go ahead and fight a contender or a damn champion. No, let these prospects battle out. And it's supposed to be levels to this ish. Smash the like button. Isn't it supposed to be levels to this ish? Oh, we got Ohio Runs Boxing tonight, and make sure y'all tune in, because you know it's the weekend and it's on like popcorn. We will be in the building. Yes, Ohio Runs Boxing will be in the building, and I'm going to be in attendance, and we going to be turning up. Y'all know we got the best roster. Y'all know we got the best lineup. Y'all know we got the best lineup. We got the master debater D Free. What are we talking about? AKA the Puerto Rican Prince. We got BBO wild card ass. You know, we got Richie Rich Curly Top Prize Fighter. You know. Then we got Tommy Hill always putting everything on chill. And then y'all got me, the greatest man alive, the Royal Chief Rock. Ain't nobody more lit than me. I am the littest. Let's call me Mr. Lithium. I am lit. Yeah. I am the lit one. You know what I'm saying? You can't get no better than that. Yeah. You would have thought Don King said, hey, yo, I'm going to get all these guys together. That's how you put it together. It wouldn't be none of these arguments. We wouldn't be repeating the same old arguments and people deflecting the truth and all that and protecting these nut-ass fighters where they don't need no damn protection. A lot of things would have got handled and would have been answered if Don King was in his prime as a promoter right now. Yeah, how about it, man? What are y'all talking about? Yeah, these dudes is little bank compared to the great Don King. Don King showed you how to do it. And Don King made Ish move. You know what I mean? Because he was a man. Oh, man, these dudes don't respect these promoters like that. They don't respect these promoters like that. That's why they get these promoters these backlash. It wouldn't be fighters sitting around not getting a damn chance. It wouldn't be fighters sitting around not getting a chance. And then in my whole thing, if you put yourself, if you wind up somewhere where you're not supposed to be, then okay, since you brought your ass over here, you trespassing and grown folk business, now we're going to put you in with the grown folks. That's what I'm talking about with Don King. Because he would have made sure you stayed in your lane. But if you acting like you was really about that smoke, he would have threw you in there. Then you would have got your ass handed to you, then should have stayed in your lane. That's what's wrong with boxing, because these promoters ain't men or old men. You know what I mean? They ain't men or old men, yo. They not men or old men. And that's what's wrong with the damn sport right now. We talk about these fighters, talk about these damn promoters. They ain't really doing nothing all like that. We ain't saying no rumbles against these damn prospects. They put these prospects with dudes that they shouldn't be putting them in the ring with. Ain't no goddamn way. Let me tell you something. If Don King was around, hey, I bet you Emiliano Vargas would have fought goddamn Abdullah Mason before he moved up to 140. That Don King would have heard one of those damn fighters whisper in their mouth about they want some damn body, and Don would have like, okay, since you talking that Ish, I don't think you ready, but I don't care if you get your ass whipped. Since you talking that Ish, boom, throw you right in there. Oh, so you think you tough? You know what I'm saying? Oh, you think you tough? All right, come on. You know Don like that because he was a gangster. Don King was a gangster. So, okay, yeah, you know Don King like that? Why do you think Don King had the most hardcore damn fighters, man? He was a fan of that Ish. You just don't be no regular guy, just a regular guy as a promoter and have a killer like Mike Tyson as a damn fighter. Something got to... Don King, a man, all men, making things move. So that's why every fight that he put together was never a disappointing fight unless he was upset about a fighter that lost. Don King is the only reason why pay-per-view existed. It wasn't the networks. It wasn't because of HBO and this, that, and the other. Why did pay-per-view start? Because of Don King. Yeah, man, like he play around. Facts, BVO. I guarantee you, if Don King would have been here, NUA wouldn't still be hiding at 122 and talking all this big. Let me tell y'all something. If Don King, NUA would have had a loss by now because Don King would have found somebody to put on Monster's ass. And he knew the sport. He knows the sport. He knows the matchup. You know how many times Don King didn't double his damn money? Putting the cards together, then laying a bet. He knows boxing. He knows fighting. Exactly. That's the truth about Cleveland's own Don King. We wouldn't have all this clown stuff going on right now. That's the damn truth. Let's talk about it, man. Smash the like button. Can we get another $1 for the 6 o'clock holler? Can we get $1 for the 6 o'clock holler? $ Captain Kirk 4545 if you like, if you maybe just asking for 3 donations, yo. $1 million worth of game, man. I talk $1 trillion worth of boxing. There he is. Tommy Hill always having ish on chill. Appreciate you, bro. What's going on? What they talking about? We wouldn't have all this nonsense. That's the truth about Don King. Like it, love it, hate it, all you want. He would have made sure you was taking care of business. He wouldn't have you these knuckleheads out here shortcutting all that. Let me tell you something. Keyshawn Davis would have been got tested. Keyshawn Davis would have been got tested. Oh. Wait a minute. Now, here's one for y'all. Here's one for everybody in here, and when I drop this, if none of y'all don't agree with me, I'm going to roast every last single one of y'all in this goddamn chat. Here, y'all ready for it? Oh, y'all ready for this one? If it was Don King in his prime right now, and once Keyshawn started acting like he was going to try to jump over Shakur to get the tank fight before Shakur, guess what? It wouldn't have been we homies. Don King didn't play that. Don King would have been talking about, guess what, Shakur? Guess what, Keyshawn? If y'all don't fight each other, neither one of y'all is getting a tank fight. Tell me if I'm motherfucking dying. Tell me if I'm lying right now. Tell me if I'm lying. That would have been Don King. Oh, you're minding business, that shouldn't be yours, okay? Ain't you homies under Don King promotions. Y'all ain't homies, y'all getting in there with each other. Don would have been like, what? Hey, Keyshawn, like, hey, you know what? Y'all gonna rumble for it. Y'all want that big payday with Tank? And then you think it ain't no but Don King made sure they didn't move like damn friends. Yes, the best fights in boxing history happened under Don King, man. There's no promoter that was like Don King. Don King, top them all. Easy. Yes. Easy. Yeah, BBO, sad thing, but I don't want to get into that part. We just gonna keep it. We just gonna keep it. See, no Murder Mook. Murder Mook. Well, right now, I'm on a war path full of wrath of my hell when staff. I'm on a prowl right now. I protect the guardian. I am the true guardian of the galaxy of boxing, and I will not stand for the nonsense and the propaganda and the ridicule in boxing in 2025. Yes, guardian of the galaxy, here to protect the boxing community, keeping these fools away from the boxing world with their nonsense. Man. Don King, man, what are we talking about? I miss Don King, far as it would have went down, that's my brother, that's my bestie, that's my BF, that's my BMF, my best male friend. Now would it be like, what? Yes, these the Alia promotions, the Michael Jackson, the Quincy Jones, the Barry Gordy, a boxing. It would Don would have had it be what this nonsense? Only in America. He would have told on now. What is this nonsense that I just seen on social media? Shakur and Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn, I ain't never said anything about giving you no damn Tank fight. So why is you up there talking about your fight Tank? And the boxing world, the fans is calling for your best homie in Tank Davis. So why are you acting like that? Oh, you trying to say that your damn homie is scared? You trying to say that Shakur is scared? Guess what? You ain't your friends. Since you talking that crap, you and Shakur getting in the ring with each other. Yes, thank you, Gregory Pat. I figured I've been getting so many names on here. I figured I'd give myself a new name before I get another name on here. Now, I mean, call me the GOG, the Guardian of the Galaxy, the Guardian of the Boxing Galaxy. I am. Hello, the notorious CVO. Smash the like button, man. We only asking for, a small donation. And make sure y'all go over and check out our sponsor. RoboConGlobal.com. Make sure y'all go over there, man. Oh, so much would have went down. Don King would have been like, what? Okay, you put yourself in people. He would have had Shakur and Keyshawn rumbling. He would have like, man, this is about money. Okay, you ain't about money, get your head. And then Don King would have been the type of dude that could have got you exiled out of the sport of boxing. Would have made sure no other promoters mess with you or none of that. I got the power. Yeah, he got the power like the CNC factory. Mm-hmm. And spare me none, man. Oh, mercy, mercy me. This is some nonsense, man. True nonsense. We speaking the truth about Don King, man. We speaking the truth about Big Don King. You know what I mean? Only in America. Only in America. Wouldn't have been no, we friends. We brothers. You ain't even Don King could have got blood brothers to get in the ring. Listen, man. I want my paper. If I don't get paid, you don't get paid. If you don't fight, you don't get paid. You know what I mean? Yeah. What's up, Jay? Let me get out your way, baby. You want the heat on? Because it's hot over here. I'll leave it on for you. You good? Yeah. Got it? Yeah, because I don't even need it no more. All right. Because I don't know why and keep taking the other clipboard like that's his personal clipboard. Well, let him have it. Fuck it. He feel important, okay? Hold on, y'all. I'm switching to my other room real quick. Smash the like button, my peoples. Smash the like button, my peoples. You know? Smash the like button. I don't know why they still got these old ass cookies here. Man, they got cookies sitting in this joint since Christmas. Yeah. Like I was saying, so getting right back to it, smash the like button as you come in. Coffee and donuts for grown-ups. We ain't got no time for small talk, job talk. We ain't got no time for cereal, milk talk, no cookies and milk talk. We grown boxing talk over here, you know what I mean? We have boxing conversations and act like adults over here. Let me read some of the chat. Dum Dum Ho Ho Edition, that's why. Yeah, shout out to good homie Jay. Stop by the smoke shop in Cleveland and cop that BBO strand of the Captain Hook shrimp and grits flavor. Tommy Hill, Gregory Pratt said Don King the most hated person in boxing, but we are begging for him now. I always loved, what you need, Jack? Oh yeah, here you go. You're welcome. Yeah, I never disliked Don King, man, because Don King is the reason why I fell in love with the sport of boxing, man. He's the reason why I fell in love with the sport of boxing at a tender age, man. Like I said, he was responsible for, you know, boxing on Wild World of Sports. Yeah, he was. Yes, true indeed. He was responsible for that. Yes, indeed, he was very responsible for that, you know? Very responsible for that. Yes. Man, Don King, the best to ever do it, man. The best one that ever did it. Woo-wee! And make sure when y'all go out the door, man, make sure y'all bundle up. The weather been kind of nice, but man, I'm gonna tell y'all something, it's getting cold now. So I don't know how it is in y'all region, but it's cold, it's freezing in here in Philly. It's cold right now. Make sure you wrap up. Make sure you wrap it up, man. But I can't wait, people. I can't wait to see the very first fight card in 2025. I can't wait to see it. I'm so excited. I can't wait. I can't wait. You know what I mean? Hopefully I ain't got to kick a dickhead's ass this morning. Because this dude look like he trying to do something. I might have to put this damn camera on, take this camera off, because something looking a little suspect. So if I push the damn mute button, that means I have to handle something. Let me see, because we got no knuckleheads. Boom. Do. Question, right? was my man. The best promoter to ever do it, you know? Yes, yes, yes. But let me ask y'all a question, which I know is a dumb question, but I think I just need to ask. So with what's already in place, out of the fights that we know that's coming up within the first 2 months of this year, which fight y'all want to see the most out of the fights that's going to take place in the first 3 months? All right. I'm pretty sure David versus David. I think all the matches, because I think the lineups that they have for the first quarter, they good. There's nothing wrong with the lineup. We see and I understand people can't make a transaction like that. They can't transition over very well. But you know, the thing is this. Can't keep continuing on being a crybaby about you when you want it. All right? There's no need for anybody to be downplaying the most available opponent for a certain fighter when nobody else is available. When nobody else is available, when nobody don't want to be available. I'm saying, when nobody's available. When nobody's available, what are y'all doing? Y'all gonna keep on doing this nonsense? Don King would be setting y'all straight, because Don King let you know nothing can happen if two don't agree to something. All right? That means if something didn't happen, that means either the two together or one out of the two had a problem or got a problem. You dig? That's what that means. That's what that means. But we gonna blame a person who's trying to get something done. And I'm like, why y'all still doing this? This is sad, man. This is sad. Don King would have made sure that you nut behind boxing fans wouldn't have a reason to say anything like that. You know the saying, you either going to itch or get off the toilet. What's the use of putting a pan on the stove and putting oil in it and then don't cook? You don't put nothing in the pan. Why you putting a fryer pan on the stove and then you ain't gonna cook? See, what boxing need a no-nonsense promoter. Listen to what I'm saying to y'all this morning. What boxing need is a no-nonsense promoter, because that's what y'all thought Turkey Out and Sheep was going to be on, but I don't understand that. But you need a no-nonsense promoter that's about the paper. See, when you got a promoter that's about that paper, they gonna get that paper. Because like I said, scared money don't make money. Little bank can't turn into big bank if little bank ain't trying to take big chances. There's a difference. Definitely a big difference. So in 25, be more honest with yourself about the sport of boxing. It ain't gonna hurt. It ain't gonna hurt all. You know what I mean? It's like the kid in place. I ain't gonna hurt nobody. You know, just accept the truth for what it is. Don't accept the truth for what it's not. Well, you can accept the truth for what it's not too also. Because what is not sometimes is these fighters saying all these things and they ain't standing on their words. Then you got all this nonsense. You still got people talking about fighters, boxers who are not knockout artists, beating up guys is really not their style, but they're going to just come out and do that to people. That's what normally happens when they try to do something other than them. They try to do somebody else. They try to be somebody else, and they wind up getting dealt with. I heard some of the dumbest stuff yesterday. And like I said, I don't like to talk about nothing that's not coined. But, you know, the boxing community can't help themselves. And here we are, they still arguing about Tank and goddamn Shakur when Tank has an opponent and Shakur has an opponent. And most likely that fight might not go down either. Shit, y'all see what happened? It fell through the first time, right? Fell through the first time, right? But nobody is admitting the reason why that didn't happen. But I can't wait to see these fights that we are going to get. In the first quarter, that's all that matters to me. Forget all these fantasies, these fantasy matches and all that. Getting your hopes all high for nothing. Expecting more than what you should be expecting from a fan standpoint. I think us as fans, we need to stay in our place. We be doing too much. We really be doing too much. As fans, we be doing too much. We really be doing too damn much. We're thinking, you know, setting these expectations and things like that. And I think these expectations that some of us boxing fans be having, I think we be living a dream through these fighters. You know? Are you an elite level person in whatever that you're doing? You know? Can't expect too much from these damn fighters. What have you done as a boxing fan? How many accolades you got on your wall? How much hardware you got in your trophy case? You don't have none of that. I mean, you don't have none of that. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash the like button. Smash the like button, ladies and gentlemen. You know, welcome to another episode of Coffee and Donuts for Grown Ups. Yours truly, this man alive, Chris the Legend. Smash the like button. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Tell a friend, tell a friend. You know, tell a friend, tell a friend. Yes, but this is the truth about Don King. BBO, what you got, brother? Talk to us.
I'll just say that Don King get a bad rap, but what we know as modern big time boxing came from Don King, and I know because he's a brother, and as he would say, you know, the devil motherfuckers. That's how he would say it. Tried to hold him back, they couldn't. You know, when you look at people like Don King, just remember, the man was married from 1959 to 2010. Anybody know if you got a woman that long, you a good man. Could he have done some things better? Of course. We all can. But Don was the first. And what you see with our brother Al Heyman and what you see with, you know, a lot of different guys, Don King shows you that the mice run the lions. Just imagine that. The mice run the lions. There's a famous story. The movie tried to depict this, starring the great Ving Rhames, where Larry Holmes tried to threaten Don, and Don had to remind him, I'll break your leg in so many places you'll have to crawl to the ring, champ. And we all heard Uncle Tim, who be with Bruce Gas, talk about him. We heard about, you know, Michael Dokes talk about him. The thing I'll say is this, man. I'm glad that the sport had Don King, because to this day we miss him. Can you imagine Tank Davis with Don King? Especially when Tank turned Muslim. Oh my God. Can you imagine with Don, how big that would have been with Don? You know, Don would have had the cameras at the mosque, man. Am I wrong, Crush? Don would have had the cameras at the mosque.
Yeah.
He would have had the cameras, and I guarantee you he would be going by Abdul, and he wouldn't be going by Tank. Even though I know they say that's his funny name and all that. The thing that Don did very, very well is he battled everybody, and he won. He won. He won. You know, and we say only in America, we laugh about that, but only in America can a brother from Cleveland, be able to do what he's
like
able to
the
do,
DOC.
man. Make the
Nobody
money.
does it better, man.
Hey, and still worth 150 million at 90. Don't forget, he's still worth 150 at 90.
Yeah.
Shout out to Uncle Carl. Shout out to Uncle Carl King. I see Uncle Carl from time to time, man. That's his son, his stepson. But you know, Don always said that was his son, so I'm gonna say his son. So, you know, Crush is the best in the game, man. That's why we got Juicy J, man, because he's the best in the game. I'm learning from Crush, man. If people don't know, your boy BBO learning from Crush. So as long as I got my big bro with me, man, we ain't worried about you other cats, man. We doing it big.
We definitely ain't.
That's how we gonna do
worrying about it.
That's what we gonna do, man.
Hey, listen, like I said, anybody feel comfortable, bring me out of retirement and I'll show you what I used to do to cats before y'all even started scratching at the scratch board. I'm trying to tell y'all, I'm something else, like the Jadakiss song, baby. I'm something else.
Hey, we seen what my OG had to do to my brother, man. Dub. You see what he did to Dub? You want to leave him in pieces, man? Challenge the kid. Challenge the kid if you want to leave him in pieces. Say.
Yeah. You can come in. You come in as PEACE, but if you don't, you're gonna leave in PIECES. You're gonna leave in pieces. I'm trying to tell you. Don't do it. Don't do it. Please, people, don't do it. Leave me alone. For real, man. Leave me alone, man. I'm that cancer you don't want going through your damn brain, man. I'm trying to tell you, leave me alone, man. Leave me alone. I know what I be talking about, and I'm always in the books. You know, knowledge is infinite. You can never stop learning about this sport or anything else. And then I learn off of what I read. Go ahead, bro. What's up?
I just want to ask you one question before we get out of here, man.
Yes, sir.
And I always got to say this, man. I don't support Teofimo in no way. But what you think about Teofimo fighting Godzilla next, man?
Hey, you know what? At least he's doing something. You know, at least he's doing something because let's be honest, okay? He is what he is, but we fear shooters over here. You know, because the dude is, you know, when you talk about that little mix, you know, I would have to give him the better resume out of that ish, you know, to be honest with you. The dude can fight, he is good, but he plays around too damn much for me. Like I said, if I ever run into him in person, he's gonna have a lawsuit pressed against me because I'm gonna smack the ish out of him. Now, I mean, the professional fighters ain't got to do it. Don't let it be a fight at the Barclays and I'm there or something in Philly. I'm gonna put my hands on him on my mother's grave. Y'all want to see it? Have your cameras on. Yeah, I would. That's what I do. Don't talk about my people. Terrence Crawford, I'll put my foot in your ass, and I got bail money. I ain't worrying about it. And yeah, y'all can say what y'all want. None of your favorite fighters can beat me on the street. I guarantee you. I will F all of them up on the street. They didn't issue the ring, but when it comes to the street, 90-second rule, I'm taking all your favorites out, from your Buds to your Tanks to your Devs to your Shakurs. I'm taking them out. My 90-second shit ain't nothing to be played with, baby. I'm like Mike Tyson. It's impeccable, baby. It's impeccable. I'm impeccable.
You know Michael Dokes back in the day. He from Ohio. You know him and Montana Love, especially Montana Love. You know Montana Love was known for knocking brothers out cold back in the day.
Yeah.
Hey, so I just say this, Chris, you my brother, man. We gonna leave them fighters alone. Them brothers can punch, man.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, listen, they can punch, and I guarantee you. Listen, I guarantee you, me coming up in these streets of Philly, I got punched by guys that hit harder than these dudes without gloves. Okay, so and I've been in the gyms too. So I pack a little punch for a little. Huh?
You got to get their hands. That's the one thing that I learned from when you tussle with these fighters, man. You got to grab them little hands. The little hands will hurt you. Now, if you get them hands, it's over. It's over for them. But you got to grab them hands.
Listen, I'll tell you, I got a 90-second rule. In the first 15 seconds out of that 90-second, I'm taking their hands away from them. They don't even understand. I'm taking your hands from you. You're not going to be able to do what you do with them hands in the ring. No, I ain't going to shoot them off, chop them off, or nothing. But it's a science to this ish. Is it that you
shout out GP, man?
GP, what's up, GP? The epitome of the pedigree. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to GP, the epitome of the pedigree. What y'all talking about? Listen, man.
They call GP Carl Thomas, man. Back when he had hair, man, GP was a pretty boy. You should have seen the pictures, man. He had that song, I'll Never Be the Same Again. I thought you could understand. No. we heard my man GP, aka Carl Thomas. We heard my man GP. We heard him back in the day. Salute to my man, Real Prison Talk with Tommy, man. But yeah, we seen your pretty boy pictures, GP. We seen you as a pretty boy, man. You look all tough and rugged now, but back in the day, he was Harlem shaking with the headbands on. Shout out to GP, man.
Yeah. Hey, we got anything else before we get up on out of here, man? And tell them what we got going on tonight.
Oh, tonight we got shout out to my man Marcus from Ohio Runs Boxing. He's gonna be through. We still working on getting my man Malik. Malik is overseas right now. So Malik, I think when he gets back from London, we trying to get something together. I believe his lady's in London. Peace to him and his wife. So he's trying to move somebody across the ocean. We know moving down the street is hard, let alone move across the ocean. So my man, brother Malik Scott, man, moving his beautiful wife to America, man. So we're gonna get him on here soon, and we're gonna keep growing, man. And yes, BBO Boxing is completely independent. Yes, me Crush, Puerto Rican Free, Curly Top. Hey, and we recruiting somebody now, man. We trying to keep doing what we're supposed to do, man. But we gonna win in 2025, and it's our year, man.
Yeah, look out, y'all. We the Legion of Doom, goddamn Guardians of the Galaxy. Y'all watch out. Y'all need protection
Hey.
from all that damn boxing nonsense. Bring your asses over to the Guardians of the Galaxy and we'll provide y'all with some protection for a price of $49.95.
Hey, and just remember, we might have my man GP, aka Carl Thomas, come sing to you because you remember when GP was outside that lady's house, man. He said, "What about me?" Shout out to GP, man, aka Carl Thomas. That's my guy, man. And we gone, y'all. Peace.
Peace out. Shout out,
Ladies and gentlemen,
baby. Go ahead, BBO. Make sure y'all go
ladies,
and check it out, RayconGlobal.com. Get your goods.
Definitely go to
Go, you
Raycon.
got it. Yes, sir.
ladies and gentlemen, hailing from Cleveland, Ohio, I give you BVO.
Oh, we boxing? Yeah, we boxing. I need that belt like it ain't no other option. So we punching and weaving and blocking. Defeat ain't an option. Let them know. Shoot a video, put it on BVO. Let them know. Every time I punch, it's a heavy blow. BVO, bound to hit like bricks cause it was set in stone. Let them know. I ain't getting body, but I'ma hit this flow. Yeah, way more than a show. This is BVO.